Mostly just get that stick on camera.
Get the stick on there. What's happening? We're getting tattoos. Jay Harris, Dead Crow Collective.
Woot woot.
So I'm in Seymour, Indiana, and I got a great tattoo guy. Thank God.
Thank you, thank you.
No, he's really cool too. He's good. And I'm trying not to be a big wuss right now, even though it kind of hurts a little bit. It's better here than it was there. No doubt.
Oh, the sternum's way worse.
Yeah. So yeah, Jamie's my guy.
Proud to be. I could be your guy too.
You could, but I don't know. I don't know how many of you saw this, but this is the train. Jamie did this one too. It's Reno Brothers tribute, and oh man, at some point we gotta send that picture. Well, I don't know if we can or not.
We can at some point, yes.
He's doing a mural that's gonna go on the walls, Seymour city walls, right by the train tracks, of the Reno Brothers, and it's beautiful. I've seen a picture of it.
Gonna be very cool.
It's gonna be very cool. So anyway, I don't know if you're ever in the neighborhood and you're looking for a tattoo, definitely stop in here. But check out the mural too. You know, normally there's music, but if we're putting this on YouTube, we can't have music playing, so we took all that out.
Wah, wah, wah.
We were dancing. We were dancing. Jamie was actually dancing while he was tattooed. Well,
I don't know if I'd call it dancing, but yes. I was moving.
Oh man. So yeah, it's Wednesday night. We're getting tattoos. I don't know. Nothing too crazy going on here.
Big tattoos.
This is a big tattoo. It's starting here where you see it. It's gonna go on down my shoulder. It's gonna come all the way down to about here.
It'll be a nice one.
Definitely
Definitely.
good.
Whatever cowboy needs.
Yeah. And I was worried. I really was worried that this was going to hurt really bad. And, it's a tattoo. Tattoos, every one of them.
Yeah, they hurt.
They hurt a little bit. But this isn't terrible. So if you're thinking of getting kind of a chest and a shoulder tattoo, don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of the hand either. I was afraid of that too.
He's growing up so fast.
Yeah. Anyway, I think this is really cool. I think it's cool. A lot of people have tattoos. A lot of people don't. A lot of people have no idea what it looks like to get a tattoo. We're doing it.
Yeah. We welcome everyone to come try it, though.
We got to get all your social media stuff on so people can check you out. All that good stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. We're definitely on Facebook, on Instagram, under Jay Harris Tattoos, also under Dead Crow Collective. And behind the camera is Ashley Rourke. You can check her out at Bad Ash Tattoos. And of course, this is the one and only Rob Wiethoff, aka John Marsden.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. Every now and then you got to do something a little creative, right? I mean, I guess he's the real creative one here. I gave him a picture. I sent him a picture and I said, "This is what I want." And he said, "All right, yeah, cool." And I don't know how much time has gone by. Not very much time. But when I got here today, he said, "All right, I saw your picture. This is what I like about it. And this is how I'm going to do it better." And I said, "All right, yeah, cool." And I agree. I think you will do it better. And so, yeah, we're doing this piece by piece. And I'm I'm really glad there's a good tattoo guy right here in my hometown.
Yes,
I'm
thank
so
you.
happy.
Thank you so much.
Because I think that for a long time since I moved back to Indiana, I've definitely wanted to get more tattoos. I was just afraid, honestly, to go get one because I didn't know where to go, where I could trust the person would be good. But we got a good one here.
I keep telling myself that.
I mean, no, I mean, who am I to say that? But yeah, I mean,
No,
it's true.
It's worked out so far.
Yeah, it's great. I'm happy. I know other people very happy.
Yes, of course. And I'm happy.
Hope so.
The company's good.
Well, good. Yeah, no doubt.
And we're in the middle of this wonderful, cold Indiana week. And we're over it. We're ready for spring.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, next week's supposed to be in the 50s, and it's going to feel like summertime.
Oh yeah, for us. Not any of this California stuff.
Yeah.
Where people are still wearing winter coats when it's 60 degrees out.
Jamie did some time in LA too.
Yeah.
Venice Beach.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah, definitely the experience, I think, is, you can't put a price on that.
No, absolutely not. It was definitely an adventure that I would never ever want to take back. You learn a lot about yourself and what you actually are capable of.
Yeah. But you know what I heard you say too earlier. Yeah, you weren't talking to me, but you were talking about it's not the destination; it's the you gotta enjoy the journey.
Yep. Yeah. Very, very good friend of mine told me that. He said it's not the destination; it's the journey, and he's not wrong, man. Because you definitely, when you step out, you definitely find out things about yourself that you maybe really didn't know before, and you know, our experience in LA was a good one. It really was. Wasn't always the easiest. It was hard a lot, actually. But I can honestly say that I wouldn't trade it for the world, because at this point, and if anyone is up for a challenge, if you're worried about not being able to make it, go to LA. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's cool. And it's I don't know. The other thing we were talking about is failing. If you don't try, you're definitely gonna fail. We've had lots of deep conversations.
Well, it's a part of. I think it's just a part of living. If you're not willing to take chances and take risks, then you're not ready for growth. I can't remember how it was worded exactly, but a guy told me one time. He said, if you want to keep getting the same thing you always got, just keep doing the same thing you've always done. And that's a fact. I mean, you can't expect new things out of the same things you've always done.
No, you can't. And I think there's just so much out there. If you put yourself out there, there's so much that you could learn that you wouldn't have any idea existed otherwise. You gotta be vulnerable and willing to learn. I don't know. You put yourself out there.
There's definitely a lot in this world to see that I've been fortunate enough in my adult life to see way more than I ever did as a child. But when I look at the world around me, I think, man, like, there's just so much that in this world, and we was talking about this earlier, the weird cliches that we have heard our parents say, different things, and even though they might have seemed cliche at the time, when you look at them now, you're like, whoa, like, that kind of really hits home, because there is a whole lot more than just what's right outside your door, or what you learned in your home growing up, or whatever, learning in your school, or hanging out with your buddies growing up. There's just, you got to get out there, try new things, see new things, maybe learn something, experience something that's going to be profoundly life changing that you never even knew existed. You know.
Mm-hmm. I can tell you one thing, and this is kind of maybe goes along with what he's saying. When I moved to LA, I moved to LA to try and be an actor. It never crossed my mind that it wasn't even an option to be an actor in a video game. I had no idea that is how they made video games. That never even crossed my mind, but thank God it happened. And it never, ever would have happened if I didn't take the leap to go try something different. I don't know.
That's right. You're right, man. There's so many people in the world that talk about their dreams, man, but they're not willing to actually just say, you know what? I'm taking all the risks. I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're trying to be encouraging to people. That's all.
Oh no, you really are. I mean, it's because it's. You know, I used to always look at life from an angle of what the challenges were in life and not really what the benefits were, you know. I was too worried about the challenge and not really focused at all about, the cool thing I'm going to see when I get there, or the great things I'm going to learn, or whatever, you know. And I don't know, that to me is worth so much more than sitting around going, I don't have the money for this, or there's another cliche where there's a will, there's a way. It's because there is. I mean, get out there and do it. You don't have to lounge around pouting about what you don't have. No. I mean, but I say it because I grew up in this community. You grew up in this community. We know how people operate. We know how people react. We know how people, so most people will have that mentality.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think if you always stay on the safe side of things, then you might be safe. But what story?
Missing out. You're missing out. Yeah, you're missing something.
What story are you gonna have to talk about?
Nothing.
You got nothing.
No, you're right. That's it. With again, with no risks, there's no chance of doing that greater thing.